coaching allows you to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. In medical school, we are all taught that, nope, you have to go through this, do these special tests, do this, and this equals this. But we know that's not how the human body works. The human body, you have to put every piece of aspect of their life together. For instance, we treat erectile dysfunction, okay? Someone can come in with an erectile dysfunction. It could be as simple as lack of blood flow because they were lifting maybe some heavy weights, okay, at the gym, and then they were going to sit all day long. They're engineers, and engineer brains, again, I don't have research on this, but from treating over 10,000 plus patients, I can tell you if someone's an engineer and sits all day, they have a lot of times an issue with erectile dysfunction. It's not a given, but a lot of times that's the truth. And I truly believe it's how they focus on the computer, and something about that brain pelvic floor connection is why they tend to have that erectile dysfunction. And so I'm saying this because that's just one aspect. So from a PT, OT perspective, they may come in and hit it from, oh, we must lengthen those muscles. And OT also might come in and be like, well, let's work on how you're sitting because that's your daily function. Okay, well, a chiropractor might be like, it must be coming from your back. So then let me go treat your back, and we're only going to treat your back, okay? Then a MD is going to treat it from, it must be that you're losing testosterone. Maybe even an MD is that, is really educated. They may treat it from that aspect. Or let me just give you some Viagra pills. Is that solving the problem? No, it's masking it. We're not getting to the root. Maybe a DO is like, well, maybe we'll look at your testosterone. Okay, well, let me try to give you supplements or maybe some testosterone for that. But here's the thing. What's missing out of all of it. Everyone is just going right to the problem. They're not asking about holistically the whole entire picture. They're not asking the guy, what's your stress level like? Hey, did you have a recent breakup? Hey, what's your, what fantasy do you have? I need to know this because this is how a lot of times males perform. How's your work situation been? How's your relationship been? Do you think any doctors are asking about how's your relationship with your partner? No, they're not. They're not asking about stress levels. Hey, tell me about your workout routine. I'm curious about that. When did you start really noticing this? These are things that as a coach, I am not going outside my bounds, okay, my boundaries. But what I am doing is putting all the pieces of the puzzle together, and I'm not staying in my box, just saying, must be those muscles down there, so I'm only going to treat that. That's not effective for the patient, nor is it effective for you to get the outcome that both of you guys are looking for. So if you put your coach's hat on and you start looking at it from different lenses, that's what a coach does, then you're going to get different outcomes, and typically they're going to be better. And yes, I've treated many patients with erectile dysfunction through teletherapy. How? It's because I've trained them on what to do and walked them through mentally where they're stuck, mentally where the block is. Okay, so it can be physical, it can be mental, it can be both. Or it could be a heart issue, yes, where they need to see a cardiologist, 100%. Which is why, as a coach, you don't have to do everything. And I'm not saying on this podcast you need to do something you're uncomfortable with. That's not the point of this podcast. The point is that you need to do things that are, you've got to think bigger and outside the box. And if you're uncomfortable with it, then who can you refer to that's maybe a colleague that you can connect with and be like, hey, by the way, can you let me know what your findings are? Because I'd be curious because I got to put all the pieces of the puzzle together. That's a coach.